Hello, everyone. Welcome back to episode 3 of Sheepcraft Season 1. Right now, I'm currently standing at a wheat farm I built on stream not long ago. If you haven't followed yet, follow my Twitch. But if you missed a couple of the streams, the VODs are now uploaded on YouTube. And quite a bit has happened in a while. Uh, First of all, yeah, we have wings. That's another VOD. I'm not going to edit any of the end fight. And it's been a while since I recorded anything. Episode 2's been recorded like weeks ago now, but only been uploaded recently. Kind of funny. But today we're gonna do some detailing, probably on my main base, my starter house, and also we're doing a Secret Santa, and I picked out someone, and I'll roll the clip of that later, and I want to get them a blue axolotl. So on the side, as I'm texturing and adding details to my starter house and probably hopefully finishing it this episode, I'll be trying to get a bunch of axolotls breeded up so I can have a blue axolotl. But yeah, we're gonna move on right now to the clip where I pick out the name for Secret Santa. All right, so I'm at the Christmas tree and I'm gonna grab the name for the Secret Santa. The button's right here. Who did I get? Who did I get? Sinks. So yeah, I got Zinks as the Secret Santa, so I'm gonna get them Blue Axolotl. But now I'm at my base and I've got a lot of explanation to do. Obviously, we've got a bunch of shulker boxes, but there's a lot of farms that have been built in off time. I built a little pumpkin farm. It's working nicely. It's fairly recent, so it doesn't have much. Obviously, we've had the cactus farm from the beginning. We got villagers, villager breeder, bee, like wax farm. I don't know why, but these two beehives keep breaking and I have to go shear them manually every now and then. And we've obviously got our sugarcane farm, and I've been using it a lot to trade with villagers, so I finally have golden carrots as my food source. As you can tell, I've been trading pretty much only paper with this guy. And yeah, and we've got like a lot of the enchantment, unbreaking, sharpness 5, feather falling 4, looting 3, efficiency 5, mending, and obviously prop 4. And yeah, they've got like pretty good trades, like almost the lowest you can get. And we've got like a very good farmer. I've got wheat and carrots are easy to come by, pumpkins and melons. The suspicious stews could be better. I believe one of them is saturation, the other one's poison, so not that good. And obviously we've got the golden carrots, like we always want golden carrots. That's the food source. So yeah, there's a lot that's been happening. And in the meantime, I've also been experimenting with goat horns. We've got a bunch of noises. I think this one isn't one of my favorites.
Wall creature.
Yeah, that's one of my favorites. And I've been like, I've sold one to Rat, um, but I don't have a copy of that horn. Rat only has it right now. But yeah, I'm gonna build a goat horn shop at some point. Especially, yeah, we have a shopping district. Who would have thought? And out of the shopping district, I bought some sand and some gravel from Ray. And so hopefully concrete is a little lighter than green terracotta, so I'll be able to texture a little bit my build. And obviously I've got some moss here, and bamboo's really light. I don't think I'll be using bamboo wood for this. But that's pretty much what I'm going to be working on is detailing the base, and I'll get back to you guys once I'm done, at least detailing the exterior and finishing the exterior. The interior might be another episode. I have no idea. I might do it this episode. Who knows? But yeah, let's see each other once I've done some detailing. And detailing I did. I started with adding highlights to the base color of the starter house to demonstrate where the light hits directly on the walls or goes through the windows. As I was working on this build, I also started breeding a lot of axolotls. And when I say a lot of axolotls, I mean a lot. So much I had to exterminate them multiple times, dropping the population from 800 to 200 each time. And I believe, if I count right, like I did that 2 or 3 times. Hopefully their blood doesn't bring some form of curse onto me. Breeding the axolotls was extremely time consuming. The most time consuming part was to fish the live tropical fish with water buckets. Here are some clips of my fishing sessions I'll be putting on the screen as you see the time lapse for the build. Also, during the recording of this video, I added the Voxy mod. This mod allows you to have bigger render distance with a lower rendering cost. The difference this mod has over Distant Horizons, at least that I noticed, is that when you zoom in with a zoom mod, example Zoomify, or some people use Essentials, the LODs, which are level of details, will change so that the closer you are, the higher they are detailed. So when I got the mod installed, I spent a good 2 hours loading a 4,000 by 4,000 blocks area centered around spawn, so that the entire main area of the server is completely loaded, including everyone's base. With Voxy, I could theoretically use shaders that work with all of the loaded chunks, but I prefer not to use shaders to keep the vanilla look, and also because my laptop wouldn't be able to run it. I am sorry for how long it took for this episode to release. I hardly have any reasoning other than I procrastinated actually doing things on the server. I spent most of the time in between episodes just hanging out with other sheep. Ray ended up forcing me to actually do something with my base, so y'all should thank Ray for this episode to release right now, because it could have been way later. May I add that I also stalled and procrastinated making this episode because my computer is running dangerously low on storage at the time of recording this voiceover. I have 30 gigabytes left of space. But I ordered an external SSD, so whenever that comes in through the mail, I will store all the archives from my YouTube videos onto that SSD. Now, episode 4, I'm already thinking about it, will hopefully be done quicker than this episode. I already have a plan for that episode, and it focuses on what I enjoyed the most with Minecraft. I won't say too much, because I don't want to spoil too much, but if you know, you know. Anyways, since we have passed into the New Year's, here's a late Happy New Year's to everyone. In the New Year, I won't fix my upload schedule. That is absolutely impossible with my current schedule, but I will try to work on videos more often and upload more stuff. Now, I have been streaming Sheepcraft quite often, and I've been uploading the VODs to this channel. I've noticed that the VODs don't gain as much traction than my episodes, so I will be doing a community poll when this episode releases, which is right now, if you hear this, asking if I should make a second channel for my VODs. I'd also like some suggestions for the channel name. This time-lapse is getting so much long. I struggled so much to figure out the proper dark block for the shadowed part. At first I thought that dried kelp blocks would be the best match. I soon noticed that the transition from green terracotta to the dried kelp blocks was very harsh, and dried kelp block was much darker than I originally thought. It took me a while to figure out how to fix that harsh transition. I also wanted the build to look good with fancy graphics turned on. I personally use that video setting, although I know that some sheeps use fast graphics because their system cannot run it, so it doesn't affect them as much. Although I didn't include it in the time-lapse, I started by using vines to add a lighter green hue, but I felt like the green hue of the vines was way too bright, so my next option was glow lichens. That also didn't look good at all. My last attempt was replacing the dried kelp with birch leaves and put the dried kelp blocks behind so you don't see through the leaves. I then switched to the roof, where I added an outline of dark prismarine to the roof. I didn't make any farms to get the dark prismarine. I just went into an ocean monument and collected all the blocks. This time-lapse is extremely long. I might get off track, but I just want to say that after playing on Sheepcraft for now well over 2 months, I really got to meet most sheeps in game, and they are an amazing gang. I'm mostly online when Rat and Void are on, and we always end up making a VC group and hanging out together. I've been having so much fun playing with the sheeps. So many funny moments happened off camera, I wouldn't be able to share them to you. I will be linking their socials in the description, so you guys can go follow them. I try my best to watch all their streams and videos, and I highly suggest that you guys go watch their content. Okay, so I've been doing a lot of axolotl breeding, like A lot. A lot. And so I've killed a lot. If I look at my statistics, um, mobs, axolotls killed 1,166. Yeah, that's a lot. But they're back at me for this. They Is that the guts of an axolotl? And there's just blood everywhere. There's what's what's written on the book? Purge your lands of these majestic creatures. They do not deserve this punishment for your amusement and trophy display. Their endangerment is your wrongdoing and yours alone, all to hunt a special member of our forces for your display. This was my family you killed in cold blood, and just because they were my family doesn't mean I'll stop at murder. If you do not cease your ways, I will continue to murder my kin, if it means their freedom. The heads before you were killed by my hands. I now paint your walls with their blood. When you sleep, you'll hear them weep. When you eat, you'll hear them scream. When you store your hunts, you will see them spread across your walls. When you see that color, be reminded that it's born of their blood, sweat, and tears that you forced on them. If you do not stop this, it will mean war. We will be armed, we will be ready, and we will adorn our walls with your blood. The Axolotl Queen, Lucy of the Lush Caverns. And there's other pages. We outnumber you 1,000,000 to 1. Well, right. I'm in deep trouble because I still haven't gotten the blue axolotl and I really need it. But I've got Ray on my back because it's causing a lot of lag. So I need to reduce the numbers every now and then. So I guess they'll keep spreading? Yep. Alright. Yep, that's what's gonna happen. I really need that blue axolotl and I'm not gonna stop just because of threats. Alright, so I wasn't able to get the blue axolotl in time, and it's the 2nd of January for me when I'm recording this, and I don't want to make Zinx wait longer for a gift. So, what I did is, obviously I wasn't just going to give a blue axolotl, got quite a bit of stuff to give to Zinx, and these frog lights, you'll get to know about them next episode, how did I get them, pretty much. But yeah, I hope this is enough goodies for Zinx, and then I also wrote like a little Happy Holidays, the gift is incomplete. I was trying to get a blue axle for you, but luck wasn't on my side. In this package, you get a coupon for 1 free blue axle. Enjoy the goodies I left in the box. You're a Secret Santa, obviously, right? And then I obviously gave a bunch of stuff. I kind of feel bad because I'm like one of the last people to give my Secret Santa. So with this, we'll be going to Zinc Space and dropping it off. And here is the final product, at least the exterior detailing for now. Uh, like in the time lapse, I've explained a lot of stuff in the voiceover, how like my whole process, and obviously it happened for quite long. But now there's the interior to do. But for now, you know what? We're just gonna ignore it. Or I could just reopen the door and have a full interior already done. So yeah, I've spent a good, what, 5 hours working on the interior. Have a little planning room on this side. Nice little cubby, I guess, with a chest and a couple of barrels. These chests I'm planning to, well, this chest I'm planning to link to a sorting system later on in the season. And then we've also got space under the stairs with chests filled with stuff. And if we go upstairs, we have just the main area where all the storage is, the wood stuff, the copper, and nether, overworld, just a bunch of shulker boxes, transportation kinda, the fuel for the furnaces here, our little workstation. Obviously we have our end chest, pots, more just, that's the shulker boxes for the tropical fish, random stuff, the trims and upgrade templates. And then if we go upstairs, we have the music disc for jukebox right beside, just the circle-shaped items, empty shulker boxes. This is really just a junk chest, another ender chest. And now if we go here, we have our enchant set up, which does go to level 30. And block of, well, lapis and books, our thing that combines things here, a grindstone here. Oh my gosh, my brain is dying. Just empty books in these. And then if we go upstairs, we have my little room with my bed and little chair. I can sit here and look at my computer, the mouse, window, more window. Little banners just to make it less obvious that the roof does a weird thing there. If we look here, then I have a little like writing station with parchment paper. Is that how you say it? A sheet of paper. And our little dog Clint here. It's kind of it. There's a little space here. Oh yeah, we have all the mob heads, the hermit heads, the sheep heads, and just the villagers and illagers and all that stuff. That's pretty much it. We have the axolotl book here, and the Angelica cheat sheet, which that's just a language that Coffee made. And so we have the book on here. It's pretty cool. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the base and for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I've been Blue Eagle. You've been the viewer. Blue Eagle, out.